Hello everybody, here we go. We've been turning this leg all morning. It's actually a pedestal, not a leg. And spin it around. It's on the lathe right now and it's balanced. It needs some more sanding done because there's a few little areas right in here and here. It needs a sandpaper done on it more. In here, needs sanding. All in these little intricate areas. But it's mostly done. It's a table. It's for a pedestal for the table. So we got that completed. And we're going to try the new rotor cuts on here with the new rotor jig. And so we've got this ready for that, for the new rotor jig. And what we're going to get started on next is we're going to start making 3 legs for the new table, for this table. And if we have time today, we're going to work on the tabletop a little bit, try to select a little bit of wood for the tabletop. And then later this afternoon I want to pull the shadow box out again and take another look at it and see what I'm going to do with it. Maybe what color stain I'm going to use or whatnot. So this is how it's going so far today in the wood shop, and happy woodworking, folks. Okay, we just made a couple of legs and we ran them through the bandsaw, and we used a taper jig. And okay, here's the profile of the taper. Hold it here. Now here's the leg without the taper, without being tapered. See, it's the same width all the way down the length of the leg. And for comparison purposes again, here's a tapered leg. Hold the leg this way. And there's a taper. Now that's what the wood planer does. Makes a nice taper in the leg. It does that very quickly. And here's the untapered leg. Put them there for comparison again. So the planer does a good job with the taper. Now what I do is I take the leg and I put it in a vise. I'll set the mic here and I'll swing around here to the vise. There's a vise right there. So I take the tapered leg and I put it in the vise. I have the legs of the vise coated with wood. so it doesn't damage the leg. I go over here and I get a rasp. This is called a rasp. What I do is I go like this. Now rasp the top edge of this leg. Like that. Then I sand it later after it's been rasped. I'm not going to do too much because I haven't put a dovetail in this leg yet, and I got to put the dovetail in here first before I do the rasping. But I just did this a little bit here as a demonstration. And see, it takes this top edge off of the leg. I rasp all the way down to here, and I rasp all the way down to here to take the edge off of this top edge around it, and then I sand it there. See? Now this edge of the leg right here, a dovetail fits in right here that fits into the table. So the leg sits like this. So I got to make 3 of these legs. That's what I'm doing today. I'm going to make 3 legs and put the dovetails in to them. And we made a spindle earlier, and we're going to try out the new jig. Here's the new jig. It's ready to go. And of course this spindle was messed up, but the new spindle's going to fit in here. And this nice heavy router is going to slide on these nylon runners real nice and smooth. So we got to run in, we got to get a dovetail jig. Not a dovetail jig, but a dovetail bit to fit in this router right here to cut this tenon. So that's a specialty bit, and we're going to have to buy that for this job. So that's coming up in another episode.